Hello everyone. Today I am going to be finishing up this drawing of Aurora. I started it this morning and I decided to make a video about it, drawing. Also, if you do follow me on Instagram, you know I'm a big fan of Aurora's music and her. And I'm just going to talk about my trip to New York and meeting her and all of that and while I draw. And I will be using the flat brush that comes with Procreate for most of the drawing for blending, so just so you know what I'm using. And I have switched brushes that I like to use. I really like the flat brush, so I'm going to start and just talk. So I've been to Aurora's concert 2 years ago, I think, or 3 years ago, and I remember it being amazing. It was really small, I think like about 300 people, and I was really close up to the stage. And I remember just crying and crying the whole time. And like, it just was so amazing. She is just an incredible singer, and she really interacts with the crowd well. So I really like that. And I wanted to go this year, but the tickets were sold out once I wanted to go. Just also when she did start selling the tickets, I was too anxious to even travel. I hadn't traveled out of Ohio in like 3 years or 2 years, so I was just like nervous to do that. And then last minute, someone was selling the tickets, so I bought them from her, and my sister and I, we took a bus from like a Greyhound bus, which was gross, and we didn't sleep, and we went to New York. So I'm just like trying to like concentrate on this for a minute. Okay. And yeah, we got there. I didn't think I was gonna meet Aurora. I thought I wanted to, of course. I drew some art of her and I printed it out so I could give it to her if I did see her. So we ended up like just hanging out in New York, and then we went towards the record store where she was signing things. And I was really nervous to just go in the record store. Like everyone was waiting in line to meet her, whoever like paid, but I was just gonna go in and just see her like in the corner. That's it. And so my sister got me to go in, and I had told my sister before, like, when I see Aurora, I'm not gonna cry. Like, I was like, who cries? Like, why do people cry at these things? And I just stood in the corner and cried. And it was nice because I saw someone else crying too. So, yay, crying people. And yeah, it was just so weird seeing her in person, just because I've been listening to her since since her song, like when her music video for Murder Song came out, which is one of her songs. That's when I started listening to her a very long time ago. And I just remember finding that music video because I used to look up new music videos that just came out. And I remember watching it and just crying and crying and crying. And I remember I had a boyfriend at the time, and he was like, why are you crying? Like, just don't listen to it. And like, I just couldn't explain to him or myself like what was really going on and why I was connecting so much with the music. And that's when I started just listening to her and seeing anything I could find about her, watching all her interviews. And that's just what happens when I find an artist. I go like down a rabbit hole and like find everything. And yeah, so it was cool like finding that. And also, so back to the record store, so I'm in there and I'm just watching, I'm like laughing because I'm like, oh my God, Aurora's there too. And my sister gave the picture that I drew of Aurora to someone to give to Aurora. And while we were in the store, the person who we gave it to, she came over to us and she had a poster in her hand. And I just was when sometimes with social interactions, my brain just like freezes and I just didn't know what was happening. I was like, why is she giving me a poster? And then she said, Aurora signed it for you. And I just started crying, posted that on my story, because I was like, I did not think I would get a poster. I have it laying on the floor. I don't want to hang it up yet. And then it's hard for me to kind of draw and think of the story at the same time, but it's okay. And I'm itching my leg. Okay. So I'm like, okay, yay, Aurora gave me a poster. And I said, let's just keep staying in the store. We don't have anywhere to go because we weren't staying anywhere. We were just in New York. We were going in and out, just a quick trip. And then as she was walking out the door, she started walking like a different way. So my sister grabbed me and she like yelled out, Aurora. And I just was nervous to even say hello to Aurora. And then like I just didn't want to bother her. Like, you know, she's busy, she has to go perform. And then Aurora, I said, I made you a picture. There is a video on my Instagram, on my other Instagram, of me meeting her. And my sister said, oh, it's Sugar and Beats. And then Aurora got very excited and she said she loves my art. And it was just amazing, like just hearing that from someone who I really look up to and who is a very creative person themselves. So just hearing them say, oh, you're so talented, that is just really nice to hear. And yeah, I was just crying. Once we met her, me and my sister were just crying outside. And the concert was amazing. It was really like last time was 300 people, this time it was like 3,000. So it was very intense, but good. Cried, of course, and I'm gonna go to another concert. And yeah, that is the end of that story. Now I'm just gonna draw. It's hard for me to talk right now. I don't know. Yeah. Also, I've just been having like a hard few weeks, so I haven't been like so open on here anymore. I feel kind of scared. So yeah. And anyone who is an Aurora fan, you can always follow me on Sugar and Heaven. That's my Aurora fan account. So yeah, and I will be doing tutorials. Right now this maybe can help you draw. I don't know. But I have been liking using this brush a lot. It just makes everything just square, if that makes sense. The shoes are gonna be the hardest part. Yeah, it's just like crazy that I met her. Yeah, I bought one of her albums. It's like my first record that I bought that wasn't like something from the 60s, because I've only ever shopped like at old record stores that have old music or like Goodwill. So I never owned like a album that I was excited about. I haven't opened it yet. I want to like wait till like I feel like I want it to be a good day to open it, like have hot cocoa and relax and draw and just have a nice time. Yeah. And also it's getting colder out here, so it's not been fun, the cold. But I guess I'm getting used to it a little bit. Like eventually I get used to the cold, maybe. And I'll also be going to, I think, a Benny concert, which that will be exciting. I'll draw her something. And my sister wants to go to Dodie. I'm just gonna hang along for the ride, you know. But there's the person that's singing with Dodie, like in the beginning, the opener is Lizzie McAlpin. I don't know how to say her name, but I like her music, so that I'll be excited about, because Dodie's amazing, but I don't listen to her music. Yeah. And let's see what else I gotta do. So I'm just like building up. That's really what I'm doing. Like when I started this drawing, I literally like didn't use line work. I just did blocks and then slowly formed it together. So yeah. And like So the way I got a video of Aurora meeting me, or me meeting that was funny. Okay, me meeting Aurora. So someone there, her father was filming like just around their Aurora, and he had got me on camera talking to Aurora. So this person sent it to me, and I just cried and cried when I watched that video. Yeah, it was very nice. I got a new sweater. This is what I'm wearing. It's very fuzzy. I just like very cozy stuff that feel like a blanket. I don't get like a lot of clothes often because I'm very picky with like the textures, and I only will get something if I'm going to wear it a lot, because that's me. I need to make this phone smaller. I might not talk for a bit and just like really focus in on this drawing. So I hope that is okay with you guys. If I think of something to talk about, then I'll talk. I feel like also I'm not focusing on the drawing. I keep like moving from place to place. So I think right now just the face. That's what I'm focusing on. Face. Because I just keep jumping all over the place, and then yeah. Like I notice I do that. I'm just like, I'm not staying in one area to work on the details. I just jump to everything. And I was running far away. Would I run off the world someday? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And I was dancing in the rain. I felt alive and I can't complain. But no, take me home where I belong. I can't take it anymore. But I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. And I kept running for a soft place to fall. Also, like, one thing, what I really love about just being a fan of Aurora's is her fan base is just really kind and sweet. And I'm just happy I found that kind of crowd, because like I feel comfortable talking to them, even just through Instagram, you know, and just even at the concert, just seeing people that I could just relate to, and that was nice. Like a bunch of weirdos, and that's what Aurora calls her fans, warriors and weirdos, and I always thought of myself as weird, so I like that. And being weird is cool. So yeah. And I was running far away. Oh, sorry, that song just stuck in my head, and I'm gonna just keep singing it. I can't wait till I could be open again on my YouTube videos. I just don't feel comfortable at all being open on here. And it's frustrating. I think that's why I haven't been making so many YouTube videos, because I can't be myself right now. So it's like I just feel like stuck, like a little weird stuck kind of thing. No, take me home where I belong. I do want to make this more green. This is a fun drawing to do because there aren't that many things to draw. Like, her face is so blurry that you don't really have to do too many details. I don't have to draw her whole face. So it's a good practice. Like, if you do have something you want to work on, I would just recommend drawing something that's easier in the beginning. Don't like go all the way to something extremely hard, you know. Oh, take me home. I'm not a fan of the coloring I just did. I want to just combine something else. Like I just wish I could talk about stuff. I just have a lot on my mind. But I do talk on my live streams, so on TikTok. So if you ever want to like listen to that, I go on there a lot and sing and yeah. Okay. I just keep looking back and forth and seeing what needs to be moved around and what looks off. That's what my mind does. And like, this needs to be longer. Just life is very interesting sometimes. I guess it's good that it's bad and good because it just makes life like you're like, whoa, this is my life. What? Because my life at the moment feels like a documentary or a TV show, literally. It's like something I would watch though, because I would be interested in it. Okay. I want to make the nose lighter here. No, take me home, home right along. Okay. And I never change the settings of my brushes. I always keep them the same. Like, I don't know how to change the settings to like work for me. Maybe one day I will, but right now I don't know how to do that. Okay. I feel like I need to make her hairline longer and her bangs like more forward. All right. I just need to get the top of her done more, and then I think I'm gonna flip it around just so I can get a new perspective on her face, so it will help me. And this video might be long because I want to like finish it on camera, so I will be trying to do that. I still have a hard time with skin tone, like getting the right colors, and yeah, that's something I still have a difficult time with. But I think it has gotten better over time, maybe. I don't know if you guys notice, but I think it has. I hear some construction going on outside. Also, speaking of like, Aurora's fans are really sweet. I'm just happy the community that's happening through my art. Everyone's so kind and sweet, which is like, I don't know why it shocks me that people are just so kind. But it's nice to like have cool followers that are nice and cool and nice. Really good sentences. I want to add some green in there. I should finish up the face because I moved down and I did not finish this. So let's see what's going on here. Okay. Now I'm trying to see what else is up. I just keep looking back and forth. That's what I'm doing. That's like where the pauses are, is because I'm looking back and forth. I think I'm going to move the eyes down a little bit. Okay. And I'll start just blending a little bit, and I'm also using the flat brush to blend. It's very quiet, which is nice. I mean, except for that beeping. Anytime I hear like a single beep, I'm like, it feels like New York. But New York is just very, very loud with their beeping. Yeah, like just being in New York was, I'm not a fan of New York. Maybe like I feel like rich people like New York because you could do whatever you want. But it's very like especially in Manhattan, seeing all those billboards gives me like a headache, and I have a hard time not looking because when something's moving, my mind just is like, look, 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 it's a screen, you gotta look. But it was cool just to go back there, and because I hadn't been in New York in so long. Yeah. Right. I feel like it needs to even be darker. I feel like I want to also get better at shadows and stuff. I always will not do a really dark shadow because I don't know why I don't, but that's something I want to get better at. Yeah, I should have like a video or something where people critique a drawing so I can figure out how to get better at it. I hear someone outside. Okay. Okay, the head is slowly coming together. I'm just like trying to figure out the eyes to make them look okay. And I'm gonna blend again. It's like I wish I had more to talk about. I do have, but I can't talk. I mean, people who follow me know why. If you follow me on Instagram, you would know why, but yeah. It's very like cryptic, I feel like. And just Aurora's crowd was fun. Like we were dancing in the back where there weren't like people there, and people just kept coming to join us to dance, and I loved that. It just made me smile, like really, like a real smile, which I don't really do that often. Which I used to smile so much more, but I don't know if that was like a genuine smile when I was younger. I think it was more of like an like people pleasing smile, like feeling uncomfortable, so I need to smile and make other people feel at ease. And I still do that a lot, where I smile and I laugh at I laugh at uncomfortable stuff. Like if there's an uncomfortable topic, I will laugh. Or like death too. I don't know why, but that's what happens in my brain. Okay. Now I want to start just focusing more on the shirt. And add like the shading. And I did change the color a bit because I want it to be more green. I'm just going to like all the dark places. Like here's dark, and here is dark, and here. And then we'll go with some lighter spots. I am getting sleepy right now. Just sleepy from hearing my own voice. Like people say they fall asleep from my live streams, and it makes sense because I could just fall asleep from my voice right now. Yeah, and if you are still watching, hi, how are you? I forget that I'm live, so not live. I forget that I'm making a YouTube video, and I see it's at 24 minutes. How's your food? Is it good? That's good. How's your drink? Tastes good? That's good. I feel like someone's eating out there, so I gotta say that. My go-to videos to watch while I eat are, I go on YouTube and I watch Bob's Burgers because if I want to watch it on like a streaming site, I have to watch ads, and nope, I don't want to. So I watch them on YouTube, and they aren't always the best quality, but I just love Bob's Burgers. It's like a good comfort show. Okay. I remember when there was a point where I just didn't know things. I didn't know shows. Like even today I was watching with my sister and her friend. We were watching New Girl, and I had watched New Girl really a long time ago. And what was weird to me is I found it funny now. And I think when I had first watched it, I didn't understand anything. Like, and I just was watching it because it was something to watch. But it's just so weird to me how, like, then I had no understanding of the outside world at all. Like, nothing. So everything was very much, like, confusing. And I just was like, oh, okay, I just don't understand jokes or something. Yeah. Okay. I want to get this shirt to look okay on this side. I do wish I could like control my dreams so I can make art in my dreams and then bring it into real life. That would be cool if I did that one day. I just find dreams are very, very cool. I'm sorry if my stomach is growling. I feel like that happens in a lot of videos. Okay. Oh, it's looking good. Yay. Okay. I want to fix up this shirt still. I'm not a fan of drawing clothes so much, but I think it's because I don't really know how to yet. So it's like a little bit of a struggle figuring things out and knowing where to put everything. But I think if I practice drawing clothes more, it will be easier for me. I think I need to do the hands because, let me see. I feel like I am trying to make this too exact, but I should really just like have fun and relax, which I'll start doing right now. If you miss the train I'm on, you'll know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles, 100 miles. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Lord, I'm one, Lord, I'm two, Lord, I'm three, Lord, I'm four, Lord, I'm 500 miles from my home. 500 miles, 500 miles, 500 miles, 500 miles. Lord, I can't go on this way. I'm just going to be singing because I feel like talking's making me sleepy. And when you say my name, like white horses on the waves, I think it feels the same as an ocean in my veins, and you'll be diving in like nothing is out of place, and we exist for love, only imagine how it is to be forbidden from loving. Ah, ah, ah. 'Cause when you walked into my life, I could feel my life begin, like I was torn apart the minute I was only born, and you're the other half, the only thing that makes me whole. I know it sounds like a lot, but you really need to know we are leaning out for love, and we will lean for love forever. I know I love you so, and that I've learned the truth, how everything good in life seems to lead back to you. Sorry, I'm like starting in the middle of songs and just like stopping. Excuse the yawning. Please don't leave me here. Infections of a different kind. The world isn't attacked by if I am violent contraction, and if there is a God, would you even know his name? Belong to us all, be God in the shape of a girl who walks this world, and I beg to be drained by the pain I have sold myself in, so I can stay okay and more than okay for a while, Okay, now I'm gonna do some blending to get things more together. Come together right now over me. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Ooh 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 ooh. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Okay. I know why I'm tired today, because I woke up early. I forgot. Starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. Look out on a summer's day, with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills, sketch the trees and daffodils. Light touched on the snowy linen land. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you. But still your love was true. And when no hope was left inside, on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night, portraits hung on empty walls, nameless heads on nameless walls. World and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met, the ragged men in ragged clothes, a bloody thorn, da-da-da. And now I understand what you tried to say to me, and how you suffered for your sanity, and how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. Hi guys, we're on 38 minutes. Okay. I was like, maybe this is going too long, but I know I used to watch people who had really long videos, so, and it could just be on in the background. I hope your day is going well, whoever is listening still, and that you're feeling relaxed and okay. And even if you are having a bad day, at least you're feeling a little bit calm right now, because I know life is a very weird place to be in. It's an interesting world. What a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow are so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, just like the sea. I don't know where to go. Through dirt and shadow I grow. I'm reaching light through the struggle. And just like the sea, I'm chasing the wonder. I unravel myself in slow motion. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat money, oh no. Suffocate me, so my tears can be rain. I will water the ground where I stand, so my flowers can grow back again. Just like the sea, everything wants to live. We are burning our fingers, but we learn to forgive. You cannot eat money, oh no. You cannot eat money, oh no. When the last tree has fallen and the rivers are poison, you cannot eat money, oh no. I think I'm going to use the soft brush for blending for a bit and just go in closer because I have not zoomed in at all on this drawing. So I'm going to start doing that just to get a little bit of the proportions right. I don't know why I haven't done this because it does help a lot. Lots and lots of blending. If you'd see me right now, my eyes are like half closed because of how tired I am. But after this, I'm gonna go with my sister to get some yarn because she's been crocheting a lot of hats. And I still don't know the difference between knitting and crochet. Maybe I do, I don't know. I would love to crochet or knit, but I'm very lazy to even learn. I have a hard time like learning new things. I just like shut down and I get annoyed and I don't want to learn. Except art. I like art. That is one thing I will force myself to learn, even when it's annoying. Okay. All right, let me fix the background a bit and add like a green tint. That. Just trying to see if there's anything that I could still fix. And I'm going to add the orange tag. And the squares. And I'm gonna make one end darker. Let's see if I even can. Okay. Okay. Yep, that's better. And I'm gonna erase this part here and add some like of a more of a green color to the drawing. Let's see. Something like washed out. I think the blue works better. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching for 45 minutes. I probably will do some more touch-ups on this, but I'm very tired and I don't want to bore you guys too much. So I will see you guys another time. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.